right, guys, let me know if you in here. I rushed home for y'all. I cut my night short. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure we good. Audio, visual. Uh-oh. Let's see. Hold on. Let me know audio, visual. Make sure we on point. And if you in here, you know the routine. Go ahead and hit that like button. All right. Good to go? All right, guys. You know what time it is. This is where we come for that therapy. And if you're thinking about buying something, go ahead and put it in the chat today. Let's talk it over. Good ideas, bad ideas. Hey, it is what it is. Go ahead, guys, and hit that like button. I don't know how many people are in here yet. Let me start these. Let's go through these comments, man. Vernon, what's happening, brother? You here every week? I appreciate it. Serrero, what's going on, bro? When you gonna start that process? When you gonna start the process? Easy does it. What's happening? Hold on, let me tuck this thing in. Sorry, guys, I ain't even mean to come out like this. Hold on. Where we at? What we got? Remember, guys, as soon as you get in here, hit the like button. Mac, I put a King Tour Pack on my Street Glide and no more wobble in the front end. Shape. Interesting. Guys, you know, sometimes it just has to even out, man. I think sometimes that with that Street Glide, it just takes so much in the front end, there's nothing to stabilize it in the back end, and then you start getting a wobble. That could possibly be it. I see somebody's out here getting a 130 kit. Hoodies, I got hoodies on deck. Hit me on Instagram if you need a hoodie. I'll get you one out. We're on point. We're on point with the hoodie game, man. We got shirts. We got some new stuff coming. I'm not gonna tell what it is just yet, but we got some new things coming to the channel. BBE, Big Body Entertainment, is in the building. All my dogs are showing up. Black 2, happy Resurrection Day. That one guy. What's up, man? I put a K5 splitter on my exhaust, and it sounds fantastic. K5 splitter. I don't know what that is. What's a K5 splitter? Green Rush in the building. What's happening? Waiting on my guys to all get in, and then we're going to start talking. So if you're just not joining this chat, go ahead and hit that like button for me. There's a few guys in here. We're extra late. Guys, I was hanging out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was hanging out and something pulled me away and told me to get in the garage and said, hey, get back to work. Yeah. You know you got it bad when your bike listening to the therapy session. Hey, all of them are. Baby, you okay? If you saw me on live today on Instagram, you know I put this bike to the test. Every time I get on it, I do something. I'm at least gonna do, you know, something to calm me down. It's like smoking a cigarette, I guess. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I'm guessing that's what it is. It just calms those nerves back down and gets me right. You guys know what I'm talking about. When you guys say wind therapy and all that, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Chat, the hoodie's on fire. Go ahead and copy one. Yeah, hey, listen, I met my guy the other day, got him a hoodie. A lot of the guys in here do have hoodies, so if you're looking for a hoodie, guys, I got them on deck. Just shout out to me. I go up to a 3X. So bigger guys, I got you, and they're oversized. So I would say I had a buddy buy a 3X, and he was getting swallowed, and he had to go back down to a 2X. But, yeah, if you want hoodies, we got them. Shirts, I got them too. I know that weather's starting to change, but hey, get you a hoodie just because. I always try and, you know, keep a hoodie in my bag just in case, man. And keeps the sun off you, keeps the water off you if you get rained on, you know, those type of things. But we here. What are we talking about? Big bodies in here. Doomsday 1199. What's happening, brother? I like when the guys that are always in the chat come back. I appreciate you guys. Also, if you are a YouTuber, go ahead and shout out your YouTube in this chat. We'll make it happen, man. You want to start trying to get you some more subscribers? This is a good place to start, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot, you know, so this is something I want to do and help everybody out. There's no gatekeeping around here, guys. I tell you that all the time. Let's get these likes up, though. As soon as you get in the chat, hit that like button. SNS cases. Woo! Somebody said they got the SNS cases. I'll take an extra large hoodie. Yeah, like I said, man, hit me on Instagram, and I'm mailing them out. Probably no later than Wednesday. I can have your hoodie, and they're probably going to get to you in 2-3 days. It doesn't really matter where you're at. If you're in the U.S., I'm doing some real shipping around here, guys. So let's try to make that happen. We're about 10 short. Yes, guys, go ahead and hit that like button. Even if you're in here stalking, it's all good. Hit that like button. Let's see. Come on, I'm going through. What else we got? I'm waiting on some shit talkers to enter the chat, you know. Guys, don't forget, I'll be in Atlanta in July. I know that's a few months away, but it's actually sooner than I'm even expecting, than anybody's expecting it's going to be here like that. As soon as the summer hits, we already pretty much looking forward to all my guys that, you know, are getting all that stuff together now. From trailers to just getting the motors right. I mean, and just getting bikes to just hang out. You know, everybody wants to be out there and hanging out and having a good time. Guys, it's going to be epic again this year. I'm definitely going to do a big video. I'm going to do something a little bit different as well this year, video-wise with Atlanta. Road King is for sale. A lot of guys reached out to me last week when I did mention it, so I'll mention it again. That bike is for sale. I'm not gonna tell you guys the price on the chat, but if you inbox me, Real Official Mac, or you know, I got some other guys that don't have Instagram. You can email me at therealofficialmac@gmail. Basically the same thing as my Instagram, but at Gmail, and I try to get up with you. But listen. Serious inquiries only, guys. I don't want to just go and we just tire kicking. If you're serious about getting a bike like that, remember it's a dual purpose bike. It can get down in the street. It's very, very fast. Not for the average. And put on the highway, take your trip. Guys, you see I always ride with a tour pack, but I did snatch the tour pack off because want to ride it around, man. I enjoy it a little bit before she goes. So what do we got here? What am I making room for? Guys, actually nothing. Nothing at this point. I'm making room for nothing. I'll tell you in a video why I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of the Road King. I'm not 100% like go and I want to sell it. This is just a feeler. Hey guys, if you buy it, you buy it. If you don't, I'm snatching it back down and I'm gonna say I'm not selling it anymore. But I have not posted this anywhere. Only guys who know are in the chat usually. So, but I have had some activity. If you feel like you want to get out there, come on, come talk to me. I'll get that bike for you. Yeah, we'll make it happen. Let's see. Let's go. What else we got? What's the preferred chain sprockets? I know good EK chains, but what else y'all sprocket choice? Whatever matches up to factory. I think it's 51 in the rear. I don't know what it is in the front. Remember, I don't do the install, but just go for the factory setup so you can make sure you either maintaining your mileage or if you want something a little peppier, you go down, or does it go up? You go up a sprocket in the back. You go up a couple teeth in the back, and kind of probably will help you accelerate on that bike. Touch 556 in the building. What's happening? What's next for the CVO? There are a few things. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on parts. I know you guys have probably been wondering, where's the content at right now? The weather is not the greatest for me to go out and beat up the bikes. So I don't want to bring that content to you guys yet. When we have a cool day, we were supposed to have a cool weekend, and I was prepared to really go out and make some content, but that didn't happen for us. It's been like 80 degrees every day, and the humidity, it just sucks. I mean, I would have to get up at 5 in the morning to catch a break, but I'm not doing that. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that. I don't want to give you guys pointless, aimless content, guys. You know I don't like to do that. I'd rather not put content out, and I'll let you, just come join on Sundays. But that's where we're at with it. Jeffrey Young, what's up? Join the club. Would I ever join a motorcycle club is what he asked me. I guess I can talk about that for a second. Let me make sure I got everybody in the chat. How many people in here? What's up, guys? Say hello. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. There's too many guys in here for you guys not to be hitting the like button. I know I started extra late today, but I was outside. I was actually enjoying this bike, and I'm just getting home. But would I join a motorcycle club? I'm not totally against it, but I'm not jumping at the chance. I've been asked several times to join a motorcycle club. I was in a club before, and I actually did a video on this. I was in a club before. Matter of fact, I was one of the founders of the club down my way, and they're still going. But you gotta be able to dedicate time, guys. You see, I can barely dedicate time to myself and to the channel, but you got to be able to dedicate time to it, and I just don't have the time right now, man. Yeah, I just don't have the time. But you never know, man. You never know. Cash days, who's all coming? That's what the question is in the chat today. I don't have a good date for you guys. It's not in stone on a date yet. Guys are going up to Carolina for the races at the end of April, and it's going to be hard to run a cash days in the beginning of May. You need everybody to get back, and have time that they can actually dedicate to an event like that. You never know who would come. It could be a lot of people coming. I haven't really broadcast this anywhere but in the chat, guys. On Sundays is where you get the inside information, so make sure you're showing up. Make sure you're hitting the like button, and we'll always keep you guys updated on what's to come. Took Bipolar out again. Bipolar doesn't like certain types of weather. I'm starting to notice what Bipolar likes and what Bipolar does not like. She likes certain types of roads. I know what she likes, I know what she doesn't. She can boogie down any road, but to get that initial hit, you gotta have a decent road, and just right now, everything has been trash. So, yeah, I'm hoping I'm answering you guys' questions. It says, Road Glide 328, check out Mo. Okay, hold on, I must have missed something. I like how you clear the forged carbon parts on the ST. I need mine done next. A lot of guys are going to Mo and getting their bikes spruced up. He's doing bikes. He can do 10 bikes and they're all going to look different. That's just how I feel. I've been seeing all the bikes that are coming from Mo lately, and especially like the baggers. It'll be the same color. It ain't going to look the same. The bike will not look the same. Rolando bike, hey, if you guys know Rolando, red ST 2025, I don't know if he's in the chat yet, but this bike came out real good, really good. Yeah, just one of those things. Now, what kind of engine temps would you consider to be high? Would you shut it down at 350, 360? 350, 360, I would guess, like those are some temps on big motors, but I would definitely not want to keep pushing past that. Some days are just not good for If you're running temps like that, you know, it would have to be like a, you got to run some of those big bikes on cooler days. You know, that's just my thing. That's just my thing. I don't know if you guys are hearing wind noise, but let me turn this mic around and upside down. Maybe I can cut some of that wind noise out. It's super hot in my garage because I just shut this bike down. And, you know, she's still steaming a little bit. I put her through her paces real quick. I've been asked multiple times too, but man, supporting the runs and stuff, I'll hit a poker run or two and I'll ride. So, okay. Yes, but I'm all the way up here in Alabama. Sorry, you're in Alabama. Yeah, man. Ship your parts. If you're trying to take the whole bike, I mean, it's worth the trip when you go see George and All American. Tell them, hey, you know, you need to get your bike over the moon and get some things done. But that's just, you know, what I would do. I mean, I'm very fortunate and lucky to be able to have all these places in my backyard. I haven't discovered anybody, but I've put them in you guys' face to show you, hey, I don't gatekeep. I know everybody always say, oh, well, you don't talk about your motor. It's a grudge bike. That nobody will ever know unless, you know, there's people out there always trying to talk. But other than that, I mean, this bike and that Road King, you will get the specifics, or you have gotten the specifics, but yeah, that's how we go. So anything else, guys, I'm more than willing to share those things with you, and you guys know that. I just got done riding my 24 Road Glide. So I've been thinking. I always said my favorite riding bike was my Road King, and it still is. But a very, 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 very close second is this Road Glide. You know, guys, I've been able to do more than I actually thought I would be able to do with this bike. I torture this bike like it's a sports bike. And whatever the designers came up with for these new bikes, they hit it out the park. So if you have an older bike, you're in a good situation. Before everything starts to go up, because we all know things are about to go up, and the market and economy is probably going to go down, but try and fit yourself into a newer bike, get some enjoyment out of it while you can. Get one now, good price, get one, chill. Build that bike. It's going to be around for a while. You can't go wrong with these new bikes. I see a lot of guys are jumping on the Harleys. And I know sometimes, you got budget or you don't know what you're buying. So take your time before you buy a bike, because these new bikes are the truth. Truth. I have way more fun on a bike like this than I do with a lot of the other bikes. How much do you weigh? 180. Probably on the head today too, man. Trying to lose 1 or 2 more pounds. Let me step into one set now. I probably shouldn't lose any more weight. I'm 180 though, brother. Chip, where you been at, man? Chip in the building. Mike Anderson, what's happening? Hey, if you guys are just coming in the chat, go ahead and hit the like button. If you need a hoodie, go to Real Official Mac. Instagram, Real Official Mac. Gmail, hit me up. I got them. But we got something new coming. I haven't told anybody about what I got coming next. What else we got? I could be doing better mentally. Well, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. This is where we vent all our Harley problems. Harley problems. We got problems spending money on Harley. Vent it here. Do it anyway, though. Spend it. Buy it. Get it. I have no problem with telling all the guys I talk to, listen, as long as it's not hurting your household, you only live once. I'm a bad sponsor. I've been told that 100 times. Like, hey, look, I'm putting you in the right direction. At least if you're gonna do something stupid, at least get your money's worth. Hold on, guys. I gotta let my dogs out because I hear them. Oh, they're all right. They're all right. They're just hanging out. All right. Back to business. How's the bikes running? Bikes are good. All the bikes are good. I rode the Road King all day yesterday. Well, no, that was today. I rode it earlier today. I brought this out later today. See, that, and I'm not boasting or bragging, but I love to have the options. Guys, if you have an older bike, keep it. If it's already paid off, keep it. Then get yourself a new one. Come on down. Come on, come on. All right, you message me on IG, I got you. As soon as we get off of here, I only got about 20 more minutes that I'm gonna be able to get to talking to you, because I gotta go to work in the morning, and I got a couple other things I need to get done before the night is over. So, am I gonna put a big motor in the CVO ST? Curtis Hoke! Absolutely not. I'm not doing a big motor in this bike. I enjoy racing. I do. I enjoy just being around racing as well. But I've done this twice over already, and I'm learning on my third go round, okay? It took me 3 times. It took a nice little slap to say, hey, you don't need it. All the guys out there that's doing it, nothing wrong with getting those bikes done as long as it's by the right person. But I don't think I need it. At this point in time, the Road King is doing everything I needed to do, so I don't need it to do to the ST. Remember, this is still a CVO, guys. And I was looking at this bike today when I was out hanging out with everybody, and I'm like, man, I mean, as long as I keep it like this, I'm not doing anything that I'm going to regret. Not that I regret anything on the Road King. Do I regret doing anything on the Road Glide on bipolar? No, but I knew once I crossed that threshold, there was no turning back. I don't know if anybody else wants to do that, but boom. So no, I'm not doing a big motor. I know y'all, why y'all keep doing me like this? I got enough horsepower in the Road King and in the Road Glide that I don't need. I'm not even looking for numbers. Are we gonna do something to it? Absolutely, absolutely. Well, you know, I'm waiting around, but it won't serve the purpose to do something outrageous. How about that? I'm not doing anything outrageous. I'm going to do something, but not outrageous. I'm thinking about buying me another bike just to cruise and listen to the stereo. Curtis Hoke. That is what we're doing now. You know, we have, like you have a fast bike. Fast bikes come out when it's time to play with all the other fast bikes. But every guy I know with a fast bike wants a bike that he can cruise. Every last one of them. Anybody who has a race bike has 2 bikes. All of the guys who have a race bike have 2 or more bikes. That's saying something. It is not by coincidence if everybody is going, because you feel like now you don't want to take that bike out and just mash on it all the time. You want something that you can cruise, you put the wife on the back, just chill. And that's what I'm doing. Ben in the building. Ben is in the building. You know what, guys? I'm going to say something about Ben right now. Ben didn't invite me out to the spot yesterday, and I'm feeling some kind of way about it, man. I mean, what should I say? What should I say to Ben about it, man? He knows. He knows that I would have liked to go on to this event that they went to. And, you know, I just didn't get a phone call. I don't know how to feel about it, man. Let's keep going. Does that hook up on the Road King wobble on the highway? Or all good? On the Road King is all good. On a Road Glide, you will feel that tire is biting the ground, especially as you're getting it hot. You're gonna feel that it's trying to basically hook while the bike is getting hit by wind, so you kind of get even a little bit of, it's like a little bit. Now, what I will say is it depends on the speed you're going to. Probably depends on how much tire pressure you have as well. The less tire pressure on a hookup, the more it's going to try to hook up. It's a flat, wider compound. If you air the tire up, you can probably, you know, you won't have an issue. I always have the Road King at around 30 pounds of pressure all the time. I'll even race on around 25 pounds of pressure because it always hooks. It's set up real good to bite. That suspension is just like every time. Every time. I took the bike out today and I was just playing with it at a light and I got on it a little too tough. And I ain't talking about wide open, just a little rough. And I'm like, yep, that's what she does. Okay, we're all waiting for you to out another event together. I got you, bro. When that weather gets good, we're taking a trip. We're taking a trip. We're gonna remember we got one place to go to, and I'm not gonna say it, but it's your idea. So we're definitely gonna hit that spot up. Okay? We're definitely gonna get that happening. And we got to do it before we hit that summer, though, man. We definitely got to get our rides in before the summer. Guys, I know you and all those other states have been waiting on that weather to break for you guys, but we get that weather every day. I'm sorry. We get warm weather every day. Just the good thing about living in South Florida, you're going to get that weather. And you can ride every day if you wanted to. I know a lot of guys that ride to work daily. I'm not that kind of guy. I ain't doing it. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Gotta get out of South Florida. Hey, no, man. There's no place like home. Click them heels together. There's no place. You go anywhere else, you're gonna miss Florida. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Nobody who leaves Florida stays. They always find their way back. Parts are higher than I thought. I don't want to talk prices. I don't want to talk anything about any numbers. Unless it's horsepower numbers. But yeah, prices are high. What else we got? Prez. What's happening, brother? If you are going to be in Atlanta during King of the South weekend, chime in now. Let me know where you guys are going to be at. I'm going to be everywhere. Last year, I was everywhere. I went to probably every event, spent a little time here, there, But this year is going to be just the same. High Octane said I rode all last week. It was in the 70s, perfect riding weather in Oregon. Yeah, see, those places I would go and visit because it's too cold. I go up there and visit. All right, I'm coming back home. Yeah, good weather every day, guys. Good weather every day. What else we got? Hey, if you're just now joining the chat, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up. It ain't hard. It ain't hard to do. We got a lot of people in the chat, and I need more likes. I do this for all the guys to get their therapy in, listen, learn, ask their questions. Now, let me tell you guys, I was thinking about something today that I regret on bipolar. It's something that I regret about bipolar, and when I tell you guys, you're probably going to agree with me, but I need the people in here. How many likes we got? No. We ain't got enough likes. How many likes do you guys see? Because I don't see enough. How many of you guys see? Because I don't see enough. I'd get behind the camera and show you. All right. Oh. All right, so look at the brakes. Look at the rotors, I'm sorry. Look at the rotors on my ST. Look at the rotors on bipolar. I should have went bigger. But you need a spacer, and that's no big deal. We could throw a few spaces in there to go bigger. But I think on bipolar, those are like 11 and change. They're not the big dogs. The ST has 13s on the same wheels. Yes, you want to show off more wheel, but it kind of looks like, I should have went a little bit bigger. I wish I had the advice to somebody to tell me, go bigger. Go bigger. What air cleaners on bipolar? Come on now. Everybody knows what air cleaners I run. T-Man Performance. This bike is starting to show. Oh, I hate to say it. It's starting to show why it's expensive. Like why it's starting to earn every dollar that this bike costs. Starting to earn its keep. You earn your keep. That Road King has earned his keep. It's still the smoothest, by far, not power-wise smooth. It just fucking does it for me. But this bike is starting to really hold its own, and I think it's kind of pretty much the way it's put together. So I can't take too much, but you know. Chip said he's coming The 26. You still coming down to 26 or what? BBE, you still in here? Y'all doing y'all chatting a little bit? What we doing? Somebody talk to me. I rode a 2025 CVO last weekend. It's a nice bike and good power for stock. Absolutely it is. But a few minutes or even an hour of riding one of these new bikes, it's not enough. Get out and ride it. Just ride, like get a half a day out of it. And guys, I'm telling you, I don't get sponsored by a lot of people. You know, I don't take a lot of sponsorships. I turn them down most of the time. But Harley did their thing. Ben, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. You gotta give me the green light though. You gotta give me the green light. Still enjoy the man. Get the CVO over the ST. Locking bags. Ben, don't do them like that. Because you know I don't have no locking bags, and we talk about this every time. I got the poverty edition of CVOs. But let me tell this story real quick. It only took one day for him to realize that the new bikes were the truth. Had a nice little built motor and an older bike. Not to mention it was a street glide, but a nice built motor and an older bike. Not to say that the new bike was faster than the old bike, but Jesus Christ, the difference in the ride. He's been out there really riding. He does a lot of riding. I'll give him that. He does a lot of riding, but he does even more riding now that he's on that new bike, that new Road Glide, man. So, you know, it didn't even take a weekend for him to realize that, and he was back at Treasure Coast Harley getting that new bike. Well deserved though. Hey, you did the right thing, man. And you know, he's one of them people now, he's starting to learn a lot about Harleys and, you know, all the different specifics because he's gone through so much. He was trying to get his bike built and together before Daytona. Brand new bike. Trying to get it built and together before Daytona, and your rush deliveries and, you know, trying to get things overnighted. You feel like now, hey, I done made all the mistakes. I can't make no more mistakes. Everything is just a straight shot. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much just goes to show guys, hey, listen, you ain't got one of these. And when we get to Atlanta this year, I know there's probably, we're almost phasing the Gen 2s. Was it Gen 1? What do we call it? Is it a Gen 3 yet? We all got to come together and figure this thing out. But we're almost phasing these out. For good reason, though. For good reason. Excuse me. Definitely agree, bike, but get some juice it up in it. Yes, you got to have, these bikes need to have some grunt. These bikes already really have it, man. If you know how to ride one of these bikes, you know, and you're not afraid to kind of twist the throttle, you know, the Harleys have a longer throttle, right? I mean, you got to ring it from here, and then you got to come all the way back. Sport bikes are here. That's it. Just a boop, and you're wide open. There's a reason why they do that. But on this bike, we feel like we need a shorter throttle. That's how I feel. But the bike hits another level. You can hear it open up once you get it wide open. It just starts to pull. But that's it. That's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. A lot of guys have been going out. A lot of guys from the shop. This is all I'm basing it on. You know, I do my research. I'm around a lot. A lot of guys call me and let me know what they're doing. They're getting new bikes and those different types of things. And, you know, I still would like to do videos on some of you guys' bikes, and I'm still going to continue to do that. But it's just the abundance of people just realizing, hey, this is my hobby. I love it so much. Yeah, here goes another such and such thousands of dollars. But now I got what I really wanted, and I'm super, super happy. Now, I've been keeping this bike stocked for a very long time for a reason. I haven't seen the need to just go out and do it. Now I'm feeling like, okay, we could teeter over there, but still don't need it. Don't need it. Want it, but don't need it. Whenever we take pictures, there's like a whole line of 24s and up. 24s and up. If you can't get one right now, take your time. The prices are down a little, but they're about to go boop, whoop. Watch, mark my words. Harley's trying to hold off. I know. You're trying to fight going down on your prices. But you talk to the right people and go to the right places. Not everybody's going to do it. But come south a little bit. Guys, remember this. You can always order a bike from somewhere else. You can go to any dealership you want. Hey, ship it to me. Boom, done. I basically did that myself. The place I got my bike from, an hour and a half away. I want that bike. Boom, we're done. I'll come pick it up. I could have had it shipped. Hey, you want us to ship it? No. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride it. But, hey, that's just me. Roberto Mercerio. Sorry, brother. Are you changing the breather on the ST to a T, man? I'm thinking of doing it. I don't know yet. I'm not chasing horsepower with this bike. I'm chasing looks, chasing style. I'm sorry. I've done performance twice over. That's the only reason why I'm saying it. Would it be a good addition to this bike? Would it really make this bike run stronger? Absolutely, it will. This air cleaner that's on there is probably not doing much. I actually want to put that bike on the dyno and see, what it does, and I'll probably do it sometime soon. I just got to find the time. Summertime is going to be for me. I'm gonna be able to pump out a lot of things for you guys, but. Yeah, like right now, I think I'm going to stick with it. If you have a standard, I would say there's no doubt in my mind that you should jump. If you have an ST or you have just a normal CVO, bigger motor, will it really matter? If you're doing motor work, yes, do it, by all means. What else we got? Guys, we got a few more minutes, and I got to get out of here. But I want you guys to always, when you come in the chat, chime in, guys. Don't be just one of those guys. I don't care if you say hi, bye, cat, rat, dog. Say something, let everybody know, because this is one of those things that are going to keep growing. I was actually late today, and we still got a lot of people in here to join in. And it's Easter Sunday. We don't have any football, so I'm the football for Sundays, guys. You know what I mean? Come in the chat, speak your piece. Cash days, hopefully we can get this going sometime mid-May. I really want all the guys to be able to come together, and everybody's bike is, there's a lot of builds going on right now. So when everybody's bikes are done, I really want to see, boom, we don't have, oh man, I missed it because my bike wasn't done. So I get with George all the time. I said, George, look, give me a date. I want to make sure everybody bike's out the way, and they can all come out and have some fun. It'll be a big thing. It'll be nice. So Greg Joss said, "Go big." Hey man, hey. I have an ST with a 135 kit. Do it. Change that air cleaner out because you're probably killing yourself 2-3 horsepower if you're running a stock air cleaner. If you really want to see, pull it off. Pull it off and take it and put it on a dyno and see how it does before you waste your money. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I'm looking at it. There's no, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's closed off. It's trying to pull air from everywhere else. On an ST, when you get wide open, you can actually hear it vacuuming, trying to get more air in there. Do I have excessive heat coming from my stainless pipes? Pipes are hot. There's nothing excessive. Now, do I watch the temps on my bikes? Yes. This bike doesn't get over like 220 or something like that, 225. It always runs cool. Bigger motors will get a little bit hotter. I don't run pump gas in those bikes. They get E85. So there's no way for me to compare apples to apples. This is stainless, but at the same time, it's not for cruising. Yeah, I can cruise and I can ride around, but it's really not for that. So I want everything that, I can get the most power out of. Now, if you ask me about an HPI pipe, I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert on HPI pipes, but I do realize that they make good power and a lot of people run them, but they are expensive. So, guys, if that's it, I think we have really run our course with this live, with the small amount of time that we had. There's a lot of things coming. a lot more guys are a little bit more open to tell a little bit more information all of a sudden. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling. But 23 road city ride passenger, she gets heat fresh. About to run something. What's done to the bike? If it's a stock motor, stage 2, that's what it's gonna be. And I mean, those bikes usually just run around 220s, something like that. Not much you can do about it. Depending on what type of pipe you have, maybe drawing in more heat just from how they're built, or hold more heat. That's what I should say. Hold more heat from how they're built. I don't really get a lot of problems. This bike barely has heat shields, so yeah, you know, but it's not built for a passenger. This bike just runs cool all the time. The Road King runs good and doesn't really heat a passenger up or anything like that. Mid-frame fan, yes, you can try it because they blow the heat away, but they're Harleys, man. They're V-twins. I mean, I don't know how much cooler, besides a new bike, you know, she could get. I mean, first tonight, enjoying Easter with the fam. Ego. All right, brother. BB is not doing his live tonight. He got me for the next 30 seconds, and I got to get out of here. But, guys, T-shirts, hoodies, RealOfficialMac at gmail.com if you don't have Instagram, or the RealOfficialMac on Instagram. Everybody feel a little bit better? All right, guys, till the next time. Peace.